The universe is a vast and mysterious place, holding secrets beyond our wildest imaginations. What if I told you that our reality, the one we perceive as concrete and unyielding, is but one of an infinite number of parallel worlds? Tonight we delve into the unsettling tales of three individuals who claim to have pierced the veil of our reality. Their stories sending chills down our spines and leaving us questioning the very fabric of existence. Our journey begins in the year 2000, in the depths of internet forums where a user under the cryptic alias John Titor emerged, claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036. This mysterious figure captivated the imaginations of many, sparking debates and discussions that would span decades. Titor captivated the online world with his detailed descriptions of a future ravaged by war and societal collapse. His posts painted a grim picture of what lay ahead, a world where humanity struggled to survive amidst the ruins of civilization. But what truly sent shivers down the spines of readers were his claims of traveling not just through time, but across dimensions. He spoke of alternate realities where the course of history had taken different paths, leading to worlds both familiar and alien. Titor spoke of a world subtly different from our own, a parallel timeline where the outcome of the American Civil War differed, leading to a future vastly different from the one we know. In his timeline, the United States had fractured into multiple regions, each with its own government and way of life. He shared intricate details of his time machine, a complex device utilizing gravity distortion units, and even posted images that he claimed were of the machine itself. These blueprints and descriptions fascinated many, as they seemed to blend science fiction with plausible technology. His knowledge of physics, though unconventional, seemed eerily advanced, leaving many to ponder the possibility of his claims. Titor's explanations of time travel involved complex theories that challenged the understanding of even the most seasoned scientists. Titor's posts were a chilling blend of scientific jargon and unsettling predictions. He spoke with a confidence that made his words hard to dismiss, even as they described a future filled with turmoil and despair. He warned of a second American Civil War, a global conflict fueled by political and social unrest, and a world forever changed by the horrors of nuclear warfare. His predictions were not just about distant events, but included specific dates and occurrences that made them all the more terrifying. His descriptions of the future were vivid, painting a picture of a world shrouded in darkness, where survival was a daily struggle. The imagery he used was haunting, evoking a sense of dread and urgency among those who read his posts. As quickly as he appeared, John Titor vanished from the online world, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a lingering sense of unease. His disappearance only added to the mystery, as people were left to wonder about the truth behind his claims. Was he a brilliant hoaxer toying with the minds of the internet, or did his words offer a terrifying glimpse into a parallel universe, a chilling alternate reality? The legacy of John Titor remains a topic of fascination and debate, a modern myth that continues to intrigue and unsettle. Our next tale takes us to the bustling Haneda Airport in Tokyo, Japan, in the year 1954. It was a time when international travel was becoming more common, and airports were hubs of excitement and anticipation. Amidst the throngs of travelers arriving from all corners of the globe, a man stepped off a flight, his arrival seemingly ordinary, yet destined to become the stuff of legend. He was dressed in a business suit, carrying a briefcase, blending in with the sea of faces. He approached immigration, presenting a passport from a country called Torrid, a nation unknown to any official present. The passport looked genuine, complete with stamps from previous travels. Confusion quickly turned to disbelief as the man insisted on the legitimacy of his documents, claiming Torrid was a country nestled between France and Spain, a place he called home for his entire life. The officials, perplexed, checked their maps and records, finding no mention of such a place. He spoke French and Japanese fluently, adding to the air of authenticity surrounding his claims. His accent and dialect were perfect, making it hard to dismiss his story outright. The officials, baffled by his passport and insistence, detained him for further questioning. They hoped to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic traveler. As the night wore on, the man from Taured grew increasingly agitated, his claims becoming more insistent, his story more unbelievable. He described his homeland in vivid detail, painting a picture of a place that seemed both familiar and alien. He spoke of a world subtly different from our own, a world where Taured existed, and the countries we knew were missing from his maps. He described landmarks, cities, and even political structures that did not align with our reality. His detailed descriptions of Taured, its history and its culture, only deepened the mystery surrounding his arrival. He spoke of traditions, festivals, and a way of life that seemed plausible yet entirely unknown. Exhausted and bewildered, the officials decided to hold the man overnight at a nearby hotel, hoping to shed light on the situation. They believed that a night's rest might help clear his mind and provide more coherent answers. They placed him in a room with 2 guards posted outside his door, determined to unravel the truth behind his impossible claims. The guards were instructed to keep a close watch, ensuring he did not leave or communicate with anyone. But as the sun rose, casting its golden rays across the city, the impossible became reality. The new day brought with it an eerie silence and a sense of foreboding. When the officials went to question the man further, they were met with an empty room. The mysterious traveler vanished without a trace. His belongings, including the enigmatic passport, were gone as well. The guards swore they had not seen him leave, the room seemingly impenetrable. They were certain he had not slipped past them, yet he was nowhere to be found. He was gone, vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a lingering sense of unease and a mystery that continues to baffle to this day. The story of the man from Taured remains one of the most intriguing unsolved mysteries in the annals of travel lore. Our final story takes us to the heart of Madrid, Spain, where a woman named Lorina Garcia awoke one morning to a reality that seemed both familiar and eerily off. She had gone to bed the previous night in her own world, surrounded by the comfort of her known life. But as she opened her eyes, she felt an unsettling shift in the air. At first, the differences were subtle, almost imperceptible, the kind of changes one might dismiss as a trick of the mind or a fleeting moment of forgetfulness. Her bedsheets were a different color, a shade she had never seen before in her home. The pajamas she swore she had worn the night before were gone, vanished without a trace, replaced by an unfamiliar set that felt foreign to her touch. As the day progressed, the discrepancies grew more pronounced, more unsettling. The world around her seemed to be playing tricks, shifting in ways that defied logic. Lorina arrived at work to find her office different, the layout altered, the atmosphere changed. Her colleagues were unaware of the project she had been working on. They looked at her with puzzled expressions, as if she were a stranger in her own life. Her friends and family, the cornerstones of her life, seemed like strangers, their faces familiar but their behaviors and memories alien. Their memories of shared experiences differed from her own, creating a chasm of confusion and fear. Panic began to set in as Lorina realized the terrifying truth. She was trapped in a reality that mirrored her own, yet held subtle, unsettling differences. Every detail, every interaction felt slightly off, as if she were living in a distorted reflection of her world. The more she observed, the more she felt the weight of these differences pressing down on her. Had she slipped into a parallel universe, a world almost identical to her own, yet subtly askew? The thought sent chills down her spine. The idea that she might be living in an alternate reality where everything was just slightly wrong. The weight of her isolation crushing her spirit as she grappled with the possibility that she might never return to her original world. Lorina's story spread like wildfire across the internet, her experience resonating with others who claimed similar encounters with alternate realities. Some dismissed her claims as delusion, a trick of the mind, while others saw in her story a terrifying glimpse into the fragility of our perceived reality. To this day, Lorina continues to search for answers, seeking a way back to the life she knew, a life that now seems like a distant memory. Her story serves as a chilling reminder that the universe holds secrets beyond our comprehension, and that the line between realities may be thinner than we dare to imagine. Her quest for understanding continues, driven by a hope that one day she might find a way to bridge the gap between these two worlds. Until then, she remains a wanderer between realities, a seeker of truths, that lie just beyond the veil of our understanding. Her story is a testament to the mysteries that surround us, a reminder that our grasp on reality is more tenuous than we might think. The universe holds secrets beyond our comprehension, and the line between realities may be thinner than we dare to imagine. And so we are left to wonder, what lies just beyond the edge of our reality? The tales of John Titor, the man from Torred, and Lorina Garcia, whether true or mere figments of our collective imagination, force us to confront the unsettling possibility of parallel universes, of realities existing alongside our own, separated by an incomprehensibly thin veil. Are these stories merely hoaxes, elaborate tales spun to deceive and entertain, or do they hold a grain of truth, a glimpse into a realm beyond our understanding? As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, we must remain open to the possibility that our reality, the one we perceive as absolute, may be but one of an infinite number of parallel worlds, each with its own unique set of laws and possibilities. The thought, while unsettling, is also strangely exhilarating, for it suggests that the boundaries of our existence are far more malleable, far more mysterious than we ever dared to imagine. So the next time you feel a chill down your spine, a sense of being watched, or a fleeting glimpse of something out of place, remember the stories of those who claim to have crossed the boundaries of reality. For in the vast and enigmatic tapestry of the cosmos, anything is possible, and the line between our world and the next may be thinner than we think.